Oh yeah, it's time for another Age of Mythology 1v1. Let's go. We have Blue as Zeus here. Casual player. Casual player? Alright. Pretty sweet name. And on the other side we have Marcos as the Chinese. Starts off with his Guafu on gold. And the rest of the villagers on food. Free myth unit, huh? Oh yeah, the music comes in. A house and a storehouse being made. So he's Zeus, so he's probably gonna go for hoplites, right? That's how Zeus it's where Zeus's bonuses are. He scouted his other town center. Marco's also doing a lot of scouting. Taking enemy sheep. And spotting the enemy's base. Pioneer dodging the arrow fire from the TC. When relic is revealed, god powers recharge faster and cost less favor to recast. Oh, nice, that's pretty good. Minus 10% isn't insignificant. Let's see what other relics we have. Next to that one is this one, where ranged soldiers have more hit points by 10%. That's okay. I mean, it's your ranged units, they shouldn't be taking damage, but villagers regenerate hit points. That can be good if you want to boom and see yourself getting raided, probably. And last one is villagers farm faster, 10% on farms. That is a great relic, worth picking up for any civilization. Whoop. Going back to blue, he's getting his temple up. He's got 4 on wood now. Wow, even micros his villager to shoot the zebra closer to the drop-off site. That's micro even I wouldn't want to do. So blue, oh! Red just walking by, takes his sheep back. Does he get these over here? Yep. Takes them both. Too bad for blue. So, he's got 6 on food. Okay, they all just finished, so... Puts 1 on wood. Is he going to take another hunt? Yeah, he is. He's got a granary over here. Okay. He's going to take 5 villagers and make another hunt. To harvest the monkeys? That seems pretty inhumane. They have monkeys as food in here? I know they wanted to have animal variety, but... Oh my god. They just shot that poor monkey. This game is horrific sometimes. Blue finding some sheep. That could have gone to red. See, this is what all the players do, is they send their scouts aggressively to the other player, because if you search for your own and they search for your sheep, then they're going to get half of your sheep, if you consider all things equal. So the thing to do is to send your scout onto their sheep, so then if they take your sheep, you take their sheep. And that's the meta now. It's not get your own sheep, because then you're giving up half of it, because the opponent's going to come get the sheep too. So if you go for the enemy sheep, it's like you get half of the sheep. of the map the same way the enemy is by giving up your sheep. It's pretty. I know it's like big brain, but it's kind of like annoying, in my opinion. I don't think. I think the way that it's set up is just it rewards aggressive play. But what can you do? Like, what could the devs do? It's not like they could. What could you? I'm open to ideas. Somebody suggest something. How would you fix the aggressive scouting nature? Maybe remove the sheep, but they don't want to remove the sheep, right? I don't know. What I do is I take like a little bit of my sheep. I search around my own. The scout is running into a wall, might not make it out. But anyways, what I was saying is I take the sheep near me, like in my immediate area, and then I send it to my enemy. Because I feel like then if I take like 30% of the sheep, then my opponent only has 70% of my sheep to take instead of a full 100%. So then I'm aggressively taking their sheep in the meantime. And hopefully they waste their time only taking 70% of my sheep and I take 100% of theirs. This is the idea. We've got Toxitates coming out from Zeus. He's not. Did he get the ranged relic? Is that why he's doing Toxitates? He'll get out a bunch of relics. Villagers regenerate ranged and regenerative god powers. Amazing. He feels like doing something aggressive now. So Toxitates, good in mass. Let's see how they will do with a Minotaur tank and a couple heroes. How many does he have? 10? You think he's gonna build more? He's got 2 more military academies coming up to add to his 2 archery ranges. He must think he must. I mean, he's gonna build Hoplites, right? I mean, he's got to. He's Zeus, and he went Athena. Hoplites coming out, the first of many. Final monkey goes down. Oh no, it's so sad. It kind of grosses me out. I don't think I'd beat a monkey. It's kind of too close to human. Like, what about something like a dolphin, Like, that's kind of a smart creature too, right? Like, would you eat a dolphin? Maybe because it's a fish? Is it far enough away? A chimp is just too close to home. And then I'd never eat a dog or cat. That's terrible. Cat doesn't have to be an intelligent creature. What about a lion? Eating a lion would be pretty cool. Cats are like, it's a house pet, man, Like, you can't eat house pets. That's fucked up. People eat fish all the time, though. This is a hard conversation. The Kyonki's coming out. Or was it Chianchi? Anyways. Is he in melee with... Where's the rest of his archers? Okay, they're all right there. Heroes on the myth unit. Heroes on the myth unit. Good job. Hell yeah. Blue knows what he's doing. I love seeing an aggressive player using their units correctly. Not just aggression for aggression's sake. He's thinking about it. He's got his heroes in the front. Minotaur is backing up. And Hoplitaes to take out the buildings. Toxitaes, he can move them up to have them help out a little bit here. He needs to get something on those. He's just using Toxitaes on the buildings, which is a little rough. Oh, we got medium Tucanos. Is this real harassment? Yep. He came in with his myth unit to harass. I heard that they nerfed this unit, but lowered the cooldown for the flight. So like it's kind of a buff. Because then you just need to micro it more. And it achieve better results. So we'll see how that goes for gameplay. Pegasus got into town center, making sure it doesn't come up. I like to position it like right around here. So that way they can start the town center and I know when they start it. So you can take it out in time. Whoa, we have an army spawn coming out. Oh, he's using the trail to melt the units. I think they were all already poisoned, but no, it looks like he's leaving a snail trail to damage the enemy. Wow. Come around and then die. Manticore at home to protect. Let's see. He's still getting food. Oh, nice. Snipe. Taking out the Kyongchi before it starts to damage his wood line. So red is still on just 1 TC. Let's see what he's up to. He's got another Kyongchi spawn. That was me, not you. Kyongchi finding the right time to come down. There he comes. And blue sees it and runs his units away. Uh-oh. That's going down. That's a dead villager. And then he just flies away. Wow. Talk about OP. He knows Blue's army is over here. He can't really do anything about it. Blue, you got to make a push at some point. You're letting red build up. What? He could. He has options, actually, because he could take another town center and start booming. And pray red doesn't take this one. Because he's going to at some point. Oh. Catches the villagers hunting the hunt. Oh, it looks like it gets away. Crazy. Uh-oh, walks right into the blue's army. Toxitaes taking out a fire archer. Another one goes down. One gets flung by a Minotaur and dies. Jeez. Army's coming in. Red knocking some units back. Hoplitaes doing damage. The Toxitaes running. Red retreating back behind his walls. So, both players in age 3. Let's see, what does blue do? He's still massing his armies. He's got low, he's not floating resources. He's trying to spend all that he can. Make his army as big as possible before he pushes. Spending wood on production, some forward production. It's a temple. I'm having 5 on favor. We'll give him a good trickle. Pegasus flying in. He's trying to scout out red, see what kind of information he can get. Uh-oh, getting shot by the fire archer. Oh, he he tunnels in. Blue comes in with a surprise attack. Let's see, what can red do? Red tries to fight back, but he's in an awkward position. Oh, we got terracotta riders coming in. I like what blue was trying to do here. It looks like he's winning. Not much is left of red's army. He goes into retreat. Now there's still this fortress to take out. Hoplites taking out the cavalry with these. Your forces are dwindling, blue. You must retreat back into your portal. I don't think you'll have enough to take out this fortress. More coming through, reinforcements. You gotta launch one more surprise attack before it goes away, blue. Get ready for it. Tunnel's at half health. Quarter health. Is he gonna plan anything? No, he's just gonna let it die. And it's gone. What is healing his units? Is it the temple? All the units within the temple circle were healed. Does he have a healing temple relic? Did I not see that? Villagers regenerate. Huh. Red coming in with his Ying Long, the dragon. Blue is not equipped to take out a dragon. He sees this as a major obstacle. Run your wood line or your gold miners away. Alrighty. Alright, that was a pretty good amount of damage, but I don't think they'll last if you use them like that. Blue's going in with what army he has. We got Heracles shooting at the dragon. That's exactly what you need to do, is get your hero units on it. But he's going to go down if you don't support him. Heracles dies. You can rebuild him back at the town center for 100 food. Dragon almost dies, but red retreats with it. We have the Hundun, very tanky unit. goes down. Red full retreats. Trying to take out this dragon with his heroes. But you don't want your units taking damage like that. Okay, he retreats. The Javelineers taking out his Toxotes, unfortunately. Also, he uses a dragon to zap these villagers. Knew they were here. Wanted to make good use out of his dragon. Incredible. Incredible play. Dragon finally goes down. Has Red taken a second town center yet? He's trying to take this one. And I think he will go to this one at some point. Once he hits max pop.
Πρόσταγμα έτοιμος.
He's building a full counter army. Counter infantry and counter range. Some hoplites coming in as well. You could call them counter cavalry, but they're not in this situation, I guess. Everything counters something, right? Oh, they retreat back to the fortress, and he micros them out to the other side. Very interesting play. I like seeing plays like that. The Hippospis taking out the infantry. Hoplites attacking the building. That's his siege right now, is the Hoplites. Okay, he takes out the fortress. Regroups his men. Ends the fighting. Nice. Blue takes a forward town center, providing protection to his berry gatherers. He wants the food on the map and he's taking it. Red finally taking his second town center and building walls, using walls mostly, not all the way, to protect his resources. If Blue ever moves up from here to take these monkeys, he's gonna see Red's base. They're so close to each other. Armies get into little skirmishes. Red building cavalry, providing an interesting mix of units. If you're going to build cavalry, you might as well micro them and have them take out the range instead of just dying into the hoplites in the front line. But you can use them however you want. Red slowly losing more and more of his army. Taking out the fortress. And it goes down. Red's economy is exposed on the left. But Blue's army is split. Meaning Red could take advantage of this situation and take out some of the army. This half of the army getting very distracted. Blue taking in a very forward town center, right outside Red's base. But it's a very smart move. It creates another foothold that you can hide under. Oh, it's going up. And a fortress comes out immediately. Blue copying red a little bit. Another temple. He doesn't have very many on favor. He has 8 now, but he has been hoarding his favor. I've been noticing very little myth units. Oh, the dragon gets sniped. Huh. Alright, red coming in. Hoping he can do some damage before the fortress goes up, but the fortress comes up. Blue taking out the cavalry with his hoplites as his fastest move in. Start taking out the infantry. We got the peltists attacking the range. As soon as the front line goes down, red has to back out. We got a Petrobolos from blue. Alright, taking out this earthen wall. Oh, siege crossbow comes out. Oh, dang. Looks like it's very hard to target that. Petrobolos attacking the wall instead of the siege crossbow. Alright. Gets his army together. Nice regroup. He can focus the enemy down. Front line down for red. He has to retreat. Blue finally making his way in. He's coming to finish what he started. Oh, the Zwiku. The Pokemon goes down. This Phoenix does not have an egg. So Blue makes his way into Red's base. Oh, it looks like you also getting assaulted on the right hand side. They were kissing each other right there. With this focus split amongst both these players, Blue is going to take out the town center. Villagers are come out and are dead now. This Pelta is taking forever to kill one unit. Oh, then there we go. Casual player victory. Zeus just, it was just too much for red at the end right there. I mean, it has to be too much for somebody at some point, right? Let's look at this over here. Red was gathering, or blue was gathering resources right outside red's base on this part, and he aimed to do the same thing on this part of the map too. A fantastic plays. Nice, a good back and forth. Marcos had the most upgrades, but casual player just took it all. They had pretty close score. I mean, when there's a winner, it's usually pretty definitive, but when it's this close, it was a close game. Yeah, look at this. They were pretty close the whole time. A major fight here. He aged up. So lots of fights happening back and forth. Blue just had it. It was constantly building, constantly had map control. Even boomed better. Red didn't seem to really want to boom. Neither player really seemed to want to boom at the beginning, and they didn't. They were both going military, but you know, that's how these games go. Gotta be aggressive. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.